Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hello, Sai.
Yes, ma'am.
Good
Good evening.
evening. How are you?
I am doing great, ma'am. What about you?
I am tired. I want to get off. Been sitting here for since afternoon for approximately 8 hours now. So I'm like, too much for my day today at
Means
one
you,
stretch.
means you are talking to in Clapingo or doing
Yeah,
any
yeah,
work?
yeah. Oh no, I take sessions from 2 p.m. till 11. So
Yes,
it's
that's
been
great.
a long journey since 2 p.m. What about you? What did you do today?
Yes, I am. I did not do any huge task because today I'm in college, so I'm college going student. So I have no class today. That's the reason I am just 2-3 hours just studied. Then after that I slept in afternoon. So I doing nothing today. Use work.
Okay. Okay. And I just wanted to know, would you like to receive feedback during the session or
Yes.
during the session?
I means I didn't understand means what use because
I asked whether or not would you like to receive feedback during the session in between
yes, yes, yes,
listening.
yes, yes,
That works for you, right?
yes.
Okay. Nice. I also see this is your 24th session. Sai, how has your journey been so far?
That really good experience because every tutor they gave me lot of tips, trick, and some method techniques. So I
Yeah.
applied every day. So that really very interesting journey. I would say it is really fantastic journey.
Can you name one significant progress that you made? One sig-
First, I felt that I am now I'm very confident. That day when I was started this clapping first session, that time very nervous, and after that,
Hmm.
gradually I increases some confidence level, and now I feel every session little bit confidence. And the second thing, I learn some my mistake, grammatical mistakes. So I improve every day, and they also improve my vocabulary. A lot of vocabulary every day. Our tutor they share 2, 3, 4 vocabulary also pronunciation also. They taught me a lot of secret how pronounce that particular word. So that's a lot of thing I learned.
Okay, that is nice.
Yes.
So I want to ask, how frequently do you read English newspaper?
I'm very less because yes, I'm trying to. When I was trying to something read that time, I did not understand properly. So nowadays, I'm trying to build that habit and write down the one tutor yesterday told me that she told me that I need to read any paragraph like a Times of India, any newspaper, and I work upon this thing. I build that habit.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. You should definitely start reading newspaper
Yes.
because I'll tell you what are the issues, okay? First of all, your sentence structure itself, the
Mm.
basic sentence structure is not very correct,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
We
Mm.
have to work from square one, we have to work from base. But unfortunately, we get only 20 to 30 minutes to talk, right? So
Yes,
in
ma'am.
these 30 minutes, I probably might not be able to teach you the entire grammar, which even I am not aware of. It's so vast that
Mm.
even after learning for 10 years, I still lagging behind. I still don't know so much of grammar, right?
Yes.
So the shortcut to it is reading newspaper only, not books, not self-help books, nothing. Um, did she tell you how to read the paragraph?
Yes.
How to read the paragraph? Can you
Uh,
walk?
yes. No, like open any particular paragraph, then if I or not understand particular meaning of the word, then I Google it and there are feature of my phone. If I click, then it is the showing the pronunciation and the meaning, all thing. So fast knowing the all the meaning. Second thing, how like build the structure, sentence structure, what type of grammar uses, and situation, like with any phrase. If I get, then I can write on my notebook, notepad, anywhere. So I think that's way.
So she told you yesterday. Did you read a newspaper today?
Yes, I am a new. I read before this session before 30 minutes before I started read a newspaper. That's to means she told me a word that is that's word is a emblazment, something that I just searched that emblazment. I think that kind of that was that particular I get a newspaper, that particular word. So I read that, but I'm not going deeply. After the session, I will definitely read that news.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You're starting somewhere. Please keep it a habit. Please stay regular. That's a very good habit to build.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Secondly, it is such an irony, Sai. It is such an irony that you're pronouncing the word pronunciation wrong, right?
Yes.
So it is actually pronunciation. Have you watched the movie Nun, The Nun?
No, ma'am.
No, it's a Hollywood movie. It's a horror movie, right? And there's a movie called The Nun, Nun. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
same pronunciation we have to use here for this word. It is pronunciation and not pronoun. Okay, not pronunciation. The word itself does not have a spelling noun,
Yes.
right? Even in the spelling, it is only nun. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am. Please repeat again the pronunciation. Pronunciation.
Pronoun. I'll type it for you. Don't worry.
Pronunciation.
Pronoun.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Can you check out the text box?
Yes. Yes. Pronunciation.
Right?
Pronunciation.
There is no noun in the spelling, right?
Pronunciation.
The spelling itself does not have the word noun in it. So it should be pronounced however it is spelled. Pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So there are some mistakes with the sentence. For example, you said, I feel each session little bit of confidence, right? So this
Yes.
sentence you have broken up in three parts. I feel is one part. Second part is each session. And your third part is little bit of confidence, right? The
Yes.
phrases are correct. The sentence is grammatically wrong, right?
Yes.
So you could have said with every session, okay? With every session, I felt more confident. Okay, I'll type it for you.
Yes.
With every session, I felt more confident. Why felt? Because it has happened in the past,
Yes.
right? It happened in the past. We were talking about your past sessions. So we should be using felt and not feel, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I felt more confident. And how did you feel more confident? With every session. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There is another sentence that you mentioned that day when I was started, first session,
Starting. Yes, starting. Yes.
right? Okay. So it will neither be started nor will it be starting.
Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you why. We are here talking. So you said was started, right?
Yes.
If
Yes.
you're already using the ed form of start, then why will you use was, right? Was is a helping verb. We
I
don't
had
need to.
started.
Yes, I started. When I started my first session, right? Neither was starting nor was started, only started. when I started my first session. And also, grammatically, this sentence is correct. Contextually, the word started is not apt here. Okay? You should be saying when I joined my first session. Right? We don't start, as a student, we don't start a session. We take session, or we join a session, or we attend a session. You're talking as a learner, right? You're talking as a student.
Yes.
So you cannot possibly start a session. I can start a session. I am the teacher. Right? So if I say that I started my session on this day at this time, then it will be correct. For you, it will not be correct. It is contextually wrong. Are you able to get the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. There was another sentence. I am so sorry. Am I interrupting too much?
No, no, no.
No? Okay, cool. So there was another sentence that you mentioned. So when I said, right, I have been sitting here for 8 hours approximately since 2 p.m. So you said, I doing nothing today. What
I
is the
was
correct sentence?
I was doing nothing today.
I did nothing today.
I did not, no, did not. I think
Okay.
the sentence I did not do anything today means, is that correct or?
I did not do anything today is correct. Okay, that's a very correct sentence. Or you can say, I did nothing. Right? I will type it for you. I did not do anything and I did nothing. They both mean the same,
Yes.
right? And they are grammatically correct as well. Why? Because we were talking about what you did earlier in the day, in the past. So using a continuous form is wrong. Because when you said, I am doing nothing today, it means you are still doing nothing and you will continue to do nothing. But we are talking right now. You're doing something, right? Did you
Yes.
understand my point?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. Shall we move ahead? Do you have a question for me at this point of time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Would you like to talk about session document or can we talk about random topics?
Random topics.
Cool. What are your hobbies?
Hobbies, dancing and public speaking, content creation, etc. Book reading
Content
also.
creation. Book reading as well. Which book did you read recently?
The rudest book ever. Now I'm currently reading that book. Rudest book
The
ever. Shweta
rudest
Pang-
book ever.
Yes.
What is this book about?
That is all about life perspective. Means how you think. That all about the how you see particular situation. The author Shweta Gangar, he was explaining their particular book.
Who's the author? Who was explaining?
Shweta Gangar,
Shweta Ganguly, you mean?
Gangar.
Gangur.
Yes.
What's the spelling?
Spelling. 1 second. That is Gangwar. Right there, I can write.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Shweta Gangwar.
Gangwar. Yes, Gangwar.
You're not able to pronounce the sound ver, right?
Yes,
Gangwar. Can you say it?
Gangwar.
War. Okay. There's some lack of clarity, but I think we can work through it. Cool.
Yes.
So Shweta Gangwar is a female.
No, no.
No,
He's a
Shweta?
Shweta. Is a man.
Shweta.
Yes, I can
Shweta.
write.
Okay,
Spelling
yes.
Shweta.
Okay. Oh, Shwetab.
Yes.
Okay. Can you pronounce the name again? Shwetab. Bha.
Shweta Gangar. Gangwar. Shweta Gangwar.
Gangwar is okay. Shwetabh, bha.
Shwetav. Shwetav.
Okay, okay. So there is a problem with the bha sound. So
Yes.
we pronounce bha as va, right?
Wow.
If the spelling says bha, shwetav, you're saying shwetav, right? So it
Shwetav.
may create confusion in mind. So we spent the last 2 minutes figuring out what is it exactly,
Yes.
right? I think we can work on this sound. Would you like to work on this sound, bha
Yes.
sound,
Yes.
right? From which state do you belong?
In Odisha.
I thought so. Okay, that is why. Have you been told about the mother tongue influence?
Yes, I know, but I don't
You
know.
are okay with it. Are you
Yes.
very okay with it? Okay.
Yes.
Generally, I don't mind MTI. Okay, generally, I believe that everyone is entitled to have their own accent. They should speak and identify however they want to. The problem comes when our influence creates miscommunication, just like now,
Hmm.
right? You said Shwetab, but I heard as Shweta,
Shweta. Yeah.
right? So you
Yes,
were
ma'am.
talking about a man and I thought about a woman. So there was a miscommunication. We spent the last 2-3 minutes clearing it. Eventually, we wrote down the names, right?
Yes.
This
Hmm.
so this is why MTI at this point MTI becomes something that we need to get rid of, or we need to at least try to get better at it, right?
Yes.
You can very well decide that okay, no, even if it creates miscommunication, I'm okay. You can very well do so. If you do that, I'll support you, but I'll still suggest that we should be working on the bh sound,
Yes.
specifically on the bh sound, right? Because
Yes,
we
ma'am.
don't want you talking about a book that you absolutely like, and then you told your friend that I am reading Shwetab Gangwar's book, and they don't understand. Even you will not enjoy the conversation, will you?
No.
No, right? So would you like to work on this sound? If yes, I will put it in the feedback.
Yes.
Okay. Does this feel that it is going against you? Do you feel
No, no, no.
resistance?
No,
Is
it is
it okay?
English. It's okay.
Okay, great. Hmm. So you said you like dancing. Do you have an idol?
Yes, Michael Jackson.
Oh, the legend is no more. How
Yes.
many dances have you seen?
I've seen a lot of their performance on internet, and that's where
Okay.
I was inspired.
Hmm. So why did you say that's why I was inspired?
Uh, Means, ma'am, when I in my school that days I was performing their song dance. So
Hmm.
that's the reason I'm very passionate. Dance.
Okay. Okay. So first thing, whenever we talk about plural, something plural, we don't use that. We use those,
Those.
right? This and that is for singular. That day, this day, these days, those days, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
we have confusion in singular and plural, right?
Yes.
And you also said that's why I was inspired, right? But
Hmm.
you were explaining how you enjoyed the dance performance, how you watched everything on internet, how you followed, right? We were talking about how, but you mentioned why, right?
Yes.
So you could have framed the sentence as that's how I was inspired.
Okay. Yes. I
Did you
understand.
get my point?
Yes.
Yeah. Please, I see that you are not writing and you don't have a notebook or a pen with you,
Yes.
right?
I have.
Go through the video again. after this session ends and make notes. Okay. Whenever you come across a tutor who has specialized in English as such, right? They will give you some tips to remember, concepts to remember. Okay. So if you write it down, you will remember it more. Tomorrow you won't forget. There is a high chance if you don't revise it today itself, tomorrow you will forget. And the entire 20 minutes will not be helpful.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? This is a class, right? It's a 20-minute conversation, right? We are trying to understand, get better at it. Okay?
Yes.
Am I going too fast?
No.
Okay. We have 9 minutes with us. Would you like to ask me something?
Means, ma'am, how do I improve the sentence structure? Means any tags?
Okay. So I am very pleased that there is also some other tutor who told you to read newspaper. Okay. Do you have a notebook and a pen with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you a strategy, and
Yes.
this is exactly how you try to read for another 30 days.
Definitely.
So we will target, there should be a clock timer of 20 minutes. Okay. And it will break down in two parts. First 10 minutes and second 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. In the first 10 minutes, you have to read 150 words from an English newspaper.
Yes.
Okay. While you read those 150 words, you will identify good sentence, average sentence, wow sentence. Okay. So whichever sentences are good, okay, whichever sentences are good, you should feel like, oh my God, this is a good sentence. I can use it in my conversations. Right? I can use this in my conversations. Whatever you categorize as wow sentence, wow, what a sentence, you will use it to impress or express others. Okay, it is something of great feeling, or it is telling something significant in lesser words. Let's say an idiom or a phrase, the ship has sailed, right? We use phrases like that, right? So those are wow sentences. That wow, I'll use it at some point if required. Good sentences that you might use on a daily basis. An average sentence is ki, that's an easy sentence. I know it. Okay. So while you read those 150 words, you will categorize in your mind. You will just think. You don't have to write it anywhere. You don't have to make notes. In your mind, think of these part: average sentence, good sentence, wow sentence.
Wow sentence.
While you do so, while you categorize, also think about the perfect tenses. Where are the perfect tenses used and how the prepositions are used?
Yes.
Okay, because I think that majorly you understand subject and object. I wrote a letter. So I is a subject, letter is the object. Right? So you understand, I'm pretty sure you understand basic sentence structures. The perfect tense, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous is something that you need to keep a track on. And analyze that why have is used, why has is not used, what is the singular plural subject verb agreement.
Yes.
This is what you have to identify. That is your second step.
Yes.
Your third step will be that while you read those 150 words, this will come in the second 10 minutes. Okay. Initially, first two steps in first 10 minutes. You cannot do so many things, right? In your second 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure if you read 150 words, you will come across 2-3 new words that you don't know. Right? So what will you do? You will read the sentence and try to figure out the meaning of that word on your own. Okay. With the context, through the context that, okay, probably this word means this. Okay. And then you will Google its meaning. and see how different you are, or if the meaning is entirely opposite, or if it just entirely different. Okay, that way you will probably remember. And to fixate it in your mind, look for relevant images. Let's say embellishment is the word you found, right? So
Yes.
Google images related to embellishment. Then you will find something on jacket, something on wall, some decoration, right? Embellishment is a decoration. So you will find images related to it, and when you associate the image with the word, the meaning will fixate in your mind. So tomorrow you don't need to come back to this word. You can if you want to, you just don't need to. Okay? This is how after 30 days, this will not happen overnight, right? Your sentence structure cannot improve overnight. It will take some time. Take those good 30 days. Don't skip a single day.
Yes.
I'm requesting only 20 minutes of your time.
Yes.
Don't skip a single day. Follow this strategy. Come back to me 30 days later.
Yes.
Okay, we will see how much progress you have made and how confident you feel. Okay, Sai?
Yes, ma'am.
Any more questions?
I mean, so ma'am, how to improve the tensions and some means I'm trying
This
to.
will happen with reading. This is why I told you, right? Focus on perfect tenses. Did you not write it in your notes? I just
Yes,
said,
yes.
right? Focus
Yes,
on
right.
perfect
That.
tenses. Yeah, that is how, when you analyze, translate those sentences in your own language so that you understand what the sentence is saying. Why did we use this tense to explain this? Whatever the message is, why did we use perfect tense? Could we have said this in simple tense as well or not? Will the meaning be same if I use different tense? When your understanding of time gets better, automatically your tense will improve. But you have to read. That is your theory. This is your practical. These 20 minutes are your practicals. You are testing your knowledge here. Okay?
Yes.
I think the session will end, Sai. I hope you follow what I said.
Yes.
And I hope you have a great evening ahead. Go through
Yes.
videos, relax, chill. It was great talking to you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay? Bye bye. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.